Yes, guys, Team of the Year is coming tomorrow. We are going to be getting Team of the Year attackers for Friday. And then I think Sunday we get midfielders. And then I think Tuesday we end up getting defenders. So Team of the Year is in full spin. And of course, on the next Friday, we will get the full team out in packs. Now, today's going to be a full video. We are going to talk about metas, fodder, gold rares, like everything kind of heading in, last minute investments, kind of our game plan. Heading into Team of the Year, obviously it has been leaked. I'm going to try and not spoil anything for some of you guys that don't want to see it. But of course, the last video was Team of the Year leaked. I will advise you guys to kind of proceed with caution in this video because I probably will end up spilling something just because the leaks impact the market so much that I kind of just have to talk about it. So let's kick it off right now with the gold rares on the market, because I did tell you guys a few days ago that I thought it was a good idea to go into PL and League One gold rares at discard price. Like, you guys could have easily picked these cards up at 750 or less. Yeah, these cards have risen up, and I want to say right now they're at about 1.2 or 3k. They just, 1.2k we'll say on Xbox. And most of them, at least on Xbox, are insta-selling. I believe the Prem ones are sat only at 1.1k or so. We just pulled up the French League here. The Prem right here, 1.1k. So you can see most of them seem to be selling about 1.11k. So already those are looking very, very good. I want to say these were up a little bit more earlier in the day. And as you can see, only these two cards right now, Ake and Daniel James, are the ones that are popping up. So some of the other ones are, selling for a little bit more. Now, I do think that it may be a good idea to take your profit before Team of the Year does come out, because we are going to be getting lightning rounds pretty much every day for the next 2 weeks. And I don't know if EA are going to drop those upgrades, those big ones that we're kind of looking forward to during this weekend. So it may be worth kind of selling off in the hype right here and then just looking to rebuy at one of the points in lightning rounds during this weekend, or even just next week. We're going to be getting so much pack supply that I see a lot of these cards coming down. And the same can kind of be said with fodder as well, because fodder obviously has done amazing recently. But just now it might be time to take your profit. Now for me, I was a little greedy with a lot of the Benzemas I had, and I didn't sell all the way at the tippity top. So I do have half still at just about what I bought. And I think that I'm going to just have to sell before Friday. I think all fodder, depending on who you have, you kind of just have to get rid of it. We've had multiple opportunities for you guys to sell at profits. And if you're like me, you got a little bit greedy, you're just going to have to sell for break even. I think that's what a majority of them are currently at, just because the high rated ones, that they're going to get packed a ton. Now, of course, if you have cards that are going to be in Team of the Year, obviously those cards may do a little bit better. But other than that, I don't know. Now, 84s today did go up a good amount. And 84s, this is the same kind of scenario with those ones. You guys want to take your profit beforehand. They flew all the way up to 6.5k thanks to, I believe, what is it, the 85 plus attacker 3-pack, whatever it's called. We did end up getting that, and a lot of people were really, really hyped about it. It was actually a really, nice thing. We were expecting it. So you can see here, we got the 85 plus. This is going to be really good, obviously, for Team of the Year. A lot of people doing these. I believe it was, 84 rated team with like an inform? No, just an 84 rated team. So yeah, I could see why a lot of people were doing these, packs and stuff. And I'm sure we're going to end up seeing these come out again, just of course, next week or something for the full Team of the Year. So that's why I'm saying it's probably a good idea to take your profit, because I could just see all the lightning rounds being open, dropping these cards down. Same goes with 83s. I think there's going to be a good opportunity for you guys to buy these all again. Now, moving into kind of the meta market, obviously we did get a very, very nice Team of the Week coming out with a lot of cards that kind of confirmed players not getting a Team of the Year. So Bruno getting a Team of the Week just confirms he's not in Team of the Year. Same can be said with Muller, although I did not expect Muller to get in either. But, we have a very nice Team of the Week this week. I think a lot of people are going to be opening, packs and playing foot champs for these rewards. So you might see the metas do very well. Now, as I've been saying, we've kind of seen the Team of the Year crash kind of hit. We've seen all these cards kind of dip down. And historically, these meta cards tend to do very well once Team of the Year is out. So it's going to be kind of an awkward schedule, I guess, if you're buying and selling players. And we're going to talk more about teams specifically tomorrow. But as far as metas go, any of the ones that are out of packs, whether it's due to being in Team of the Week or due to Team of the Year, I think are going to do very, very well this weekend. I don't know how many packs we're really gonna see get open this weekend, just because it's just only attackers. I feel like a lot of people are gonna wait for next weekend when the full team is out. So I really couldn't tell you, but I know a lot of out of pack cards are just gonna do very well. For example, Mo Salah's headliners, I think it's gonna rebound insanely. Even Bruno's other versions, I think, are going to do very well. I think really just any of these top tier meta cards that won't be in packs, I just think we're going to see a ton of buying. People are going to have coins back onto the market, and you're going to see a lot of these cards do very well over the weekend. Now, that's not to say these cards might come back down, say next week, but at least for this weekend, I think we've kind of hit the lower point. Of course, buying during lightning rounds is the best bet for anything, just during panic and all that. But I do think a lot of out-of-pack cards are going to do very well, especially ones that'll link good with, you know, just the Team of the Year cards. So, for example, in Team of the Year, like any of the French cards that are, you know, very almost essential in teams. If you could find ways to maybe squeeze like a Vinicius card in, like this will be a card that does very well. You know, Marquinhos, we're not going to see his Team of the Year obviously come out until next week with a defender if he's in. So, you know, for me, like he could be a pickup this weekend and kind of, you know, use for your team, maybe make a little profit and sell off on the Saturday or something like that. So, I mean, flip wise, you could be looking at a lot of these cards that'll do very well. I'm not really, you know, I'm not opposed to really picking up metas at the moment. I don't think we're going to see a ton of panic. I don't think we're going to see a ton of panic come Team of the Year. I think just we're going to see a lot of buying as people are like, yep, Team of the Year's here. Let's go buy our teams back and all that. So this weekend, I think we'll do very well. I think, like I said, next week, you'll see a bit of a drop off. And the icons, stay away from still. I mentioned yesterday that EA made another mistake in the, I think it was the icon swaps pack where you have the base, mid, or prime icon player pick. Yeah, they messed up. Primes weren't available in it, which means that a lot of players are going to be getting more player picks once the issue's resolved. I don't know if it already is by the time this video comes out, but you might see icons dip down even more. And with Team of the Year cards coming out, you're just going to see these all, like, Team of the Year is going to be another alternative to these icon cards, especially the top tiers. I think you're really going to start to see some of these cards take a little bit of a hit. For example, R9. When you have a cards like Team of the Year Mbappe, Messi, Salah, Ronaldo, when you have these guys coming in at that striker position, Lewandowski, these are cards that are as good as these big icons. Now, R9 is the only card like this. We can take a look at the mid. I think it's a little more comparable if we use the mid card over the prime. But let's just take a look at the mid, for example. He is one of a kind. He is easily the best striker in the game. But when you add potentially 4 Team of the Year cards that are just as good, that's going to bring the price of this card down because now there's alternatives to R9. So with icons, like I said, I'm going to be very careful. I think maybe selling after, you know, maybe buying after next week when the full team is out or something. I don't know a perfect time for icons, but icons are the only cards I'm really going to be careful of because, you know, they're just seeing all these new alternatives. The same can go with like Hullet, Vieira, Mateus, these other cards at those positions, especially around these higher price ranges. You know, you could see some, you know, you could see some prices drop down. Now, some options that you guys could kind of be looking to kind of buy heading into Team of the Year. Personally, for me, I'm kind of stay liquid heading into Team of the Year. But I think in the first bit of lightning rounds on the Friday, like I said, you could flip some of the meta cards. I think they're going to do very well. But I would definitely keep an eye on informs, especially this Team of the Week. We have a lot of good fodder picks as far as Team of the Years go. We have Handanovic, Mobile, Wirtz, Munier, even I guess Jack Harrison and Botman at, you know, the 82 rated spot, Muller at 89 and Ito at 84 too. Like, we have a lot of choices for our fodder picks. So for me, I'm keeping a good eye on it. I also didn't even see Golaski and Mitrovic on the bench. So like, these guys are all going to be interesting. I think really any of these cards that you guys can find at discard price are going to be really good shouts to pick up, especially because all the, you know, SBCs we've saw before Team of the Year, we're going to see during the promo too. EA need to put these SBCs in to counter the supply that's coming in, because if they don't, you're gonna see the market really fall. So, you know, SBCs are gonna be something that counters it, and you're gonna see probably new SBCs too. So I think looking at the Team of the Week cards that are currently in packs is gonna be a really good shout. I think you can make some good coins doing so. And even just some of the other cards that are currently out of packs, it might be a good shout to look at them too, because if these guys bring, like, you know, other prices down too, or just, you know, people are selling off informs during this time, you know, it's gonna be a good shout to pick some of them up, of course, especially anything from 80 to 83. If you see them at discard price, you go ahead and buy it because you will make coins. We will see SBCs come out during Team of the Year, if not later this year as well. That'll really just push these cards up. And to make it like very safe so you can't lose coins, buy one of each, store them in your club. That way, you know, you could still trade normally and stuff like that, and you have these cards for whenever the time does come. As I said, Team of the Year is out already as far as like league-wise goes. So if you guys want to know what it is, go check out this video right here. I'm sorry if I spoiled anything. I don't think I really did aside from like one player, but check out this video. You guys will enjoy it. Thanks for watching. I'll see ya. Peace.